Luke here with an update. What the heck are you doing? When'd you get here? Over the past few years, I've been having people ask me how I produce the music for Ministry of Magic, or All Caps. So I'm gonna do that today with the All Caps song called Don't Unplug Me. If you haven't heard that song, I'm gonna put a link in the sidebar to dftba.com and you can go and preview what I'm talking about. With this song, I took the music before lyrics approach, which baffles some musicians because they think that lyrics are the most important part of the song. But with this song, it worked out because it sounds so electronic. So Kristina and I decided to write the song about robots. I almost always write the songs with guitar first. Oh, and I wanted to show you the new guitar I got. Call it the YouTube Mini. It's replacing the ukulele. I moved that guitar music into my digital audio workstation, or otherwise called a DAW, which is FL Studios in my case. In the workstation, I use different virtual studio technology plugins, otherwise called VSTs, to make my electronic music. So now I'm going to show you how that works. Moving guitar music or piano music into MIDI requires some sort of musical background, so I recommend that you have something like that before trying this on your own. This is Don't Unplug Me in FL Studio. I'm just going to play the beginning right now. So I just brought up my playlist, and that has the bass section and the synth, but I'm going to stop because I want to go in here and show you basically how I made some of these sounds. So by clicking on this and just going to the pattern that I selected on my playlist, this main bass, and bringing this up in the piano roll, you can hear that I basically just have a sawtooth bass line going. I customized this so that the oscillators have somewhat of a harsh sound, and then in my mixer here, I also changed the EQ, so if we play this without the parametric EQ, and with it on, it really gives it more of a high end, as you can see right there. If I wanted a softer sound, I could go with a sine or possibly even square, and if I changed it to square, it sounds more video gamey in my opinion. Okay, and so the next portion that I'm going to open right here is the synth part, the pads that come in, playing the chords. Right there. So if I open that up and just go to that pattern, so this one's interesting because this shows the different shapes that you can have. So we have the sawtooth with two squares for the oscillators, but if I was to change that again, much more video game sound. But I customized it to have it sound just like this. So then when the chorus hits, there is another section that I have actually called Sonic. I think it sounds like Sonic the Hedgehog. These noises, did my best to recreate that. So when you play that, when it plays all together, you can see that that's just the opening up until here, and right when it hits this section 9, it will bust into the chorus playing all of the sections plus the drums.
Don't unplug me, or just shut me down. Please just love me. With your steel heart, I'd reboot you. If you'd look at me with those cold eyes one more time.
I wanted this song to come across as robotic as possible, so I applied an auto-tune effect that you can clearly hear on Kristina's voice in the first verse. You can hear in the choruses that Kristina is singing two parts. She's singing a melody and a lower harmony, and if you take them out, it sounds something like this.
Don't unplug me, or just shut me down.
So that's the main melody, and if I was to just have the lower harmony play.
Don't unplug me, or just shut me down. Please just love me with your steel heart.
On the second chorus, you can hear that I get a little bit more technical with the rhythmic vocal cutting that's on Kristina's voice. You can do that a few different ways, but This approach, I had something specific in mind, so I did it all manually.
Don't unplug me or just shut me down. Please just love me with your steel heart. I'd reboot you if you'd look at me with those.
In the second verse, I had some stereo enhancements on Kristina's voice to give her a feeling of distance, as well as some dramatic format changes on her voice to show this female robot is uncomfortable or nervous, possibly, with the situation, much like how a human voice will quiver. So format is best described how when a man and a woman both sing the exact same note, one after another, and you can tell which person is singing, either the man or the woman, because the man's voice possibly is filling a lower frequency while the woman's will usually be higher. So you can hear it in the second verse here.
You haven't moved an inch. Is the system failure? What should I do? Your new interface is...
So on the what should I do portion, you can hear that it goes up. And I brought it up here, and this is how I change the format by bringing that up. Makes her sound like she has a different style of throat.
Moved an inch. Is the system failure? What should I do?
Once this bridge hits right here,
One more time. I just got the memo.
the music modulates from E major to C sharp harmonic minor. It creates this sense of urgency as well as the driving buzz rhythm. And I made sure to take advantage of this brief key change to hang around the raised seventh of the harmonic minor when it allowed it. The last 1 minute of just this song alone took an entire day's worth of editing. So you can see why I despise some people when they belittle the whole process down to they just use auto-tune. Once this bridge finishes here, it goes into kind of a cool down verse. So through this section, there's something like 20 to 30 different automation settings, changing anything from wet and dry crossfade delay, the velocity of the sounds, high dampered, reverb pre-delay, harmonic equalizers, parametric equalizers, filter cutoff, oscillating LFO envelopes, retriggered and gated arpeggios, minor semitone adjustments here and there, and some mild resonance limiters. And this is all while automating between two master compressors. Thanks for watching and subscribing. And if you guys like these type of instructional videos, let me know in the comments and I will make more in the future. What the heck are you doing? Goodbye.
Luke's got no friends. Luke's got no friends. Luke has no friends. It's raining.